Hey guys, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So it's been almost 24 hours since the start of the Battle of Chalons finals yesterday. Some stuff went down in it, people being accused of point trading, cheating, dumping points. I made a video on it. Some people aren't that happy. Like I said, it's been a day, some time to reflect and think about it, and I have some thoughts on it. I'll just go, first of all, to the results here. And we're talking about Continent 1, what happened here. So here's the final standings. In first place is ONE from server 48. And then second place is my team, Nefarious, server 68. And then FYS, server 110, and CAC finished in fourth place, 172 server. Okay, so first off, in the video, I accused FYS and ONE of point trading. I'm going to walk that back, and I apologize to the Alliance ONE. I could envision a scenario where they did not point trade. They took advantage of a gift course on their doorstep, something just offered to them. They maybe even didn't even know anything about it. There may or may not have been messages from FYS. Doesn't even matter. I don't blame ONE for what happened. They got points, FYS ported beside them and just dumped to them, and that's not their fault. They won. They got the highest points. I totally agree with that. I do not think they should be punished at all. Unless there's proof, but I don't think there is proof. And I don't think FYS needs ONE to be complicit in their game of dumping points in order to achieve their end result, which was don't let Alliance Nefarious win. So there is no fault to ONE. So I take back that. Sorry to anyone in that alliance for any wrongdoing that you may have felt. Heat of the moment, I'm sure you can understand. So ONE are the winners. That's fine. I'm also sorry to Josh. I think I hurt his feelings. We'll get into that. We'll look at some comments in the comment section and go over that. So again, sorry, Josh, if your feelings are hurt, and we'll go over that and try to rectify that situation. So there are lots of different things that happened in the battle. There was lots of lag going on. People would get stuck in rallies. Happened to me. I got zeroed once or twice. Once and then a half zero. And I got brought down from 4 billion to 1.9, I think it was. And basically what was happening was you join rallies and then you wouldn't go in the rally when it was sent, but it wouldn't appear as a march. And then all of a sudden, you'd be trying to port when someone was trying to hit you, and you couldn't. It would say user failed. And then you'd get hit, obviously, because you couldn't port. And you'd reset the game, and then you'd have a march in a 24-hour rally. So I'll show an image of that in a bit. Just going to get into some other stuff. But that happened to every team, so that's not an excuse. That's just, I'm going to get into why I explained that, but because some people were saying people were porting away and then saying you're sitting for other teams but not ours. Look, people were slinging 45 million rallies. No one wants to sit for any of that. So everyone was trying to port, but sometimes you couldn't. So let's go into my comment section on the video. So there's people who do agree that something was happening, something wasn't, but that's not important. We'll just go down to some of the more important comments. Want to get to Josh. So there's some people here. Michelle, I believe she's in Alliance 1 here. So I agree with her. I maybe jumped out too soon and blamed one for being complicit in FSY's game. So it doesn't matter if they were or not. So where are we here? Let's keep looking down at different comments. All right, so here we are with a comment from Josh. We'll get into this in a minute. So Genghis is just upset he didn't win. He made up a lot of stuff in this video. Said we were massive keeps, etc. When he even showed only won 3.6 billion, which was the same size as me when I was soloing one's keeps. That part where he said he was healing, but it was futile because another big keep got killed, that was Warzilla in Nef, getting triple tapped for 15,000. points. Okay, so who is Josh? Josh in the game is a player named, now I'm 99% sure this is who it is. We'll go into my messages here. I believe this is Josh. Getting messages from this guy in game who is in FYS Alliance. 6.5 billion. His name is Aubergine. And now I feel like it's important for anyone to know aubergine in Australia is an eggplant. So obviously it is an emoji that's meant for something else, quite suitable for this player, I would say. Now, he writes, laughing my ass off, share a video with some actual proof, you lying POS. You weren't ahead by 60,000 points, and you traded with them over 100,000 points while porting from us. When we were tight on points. Pathetic. You lost. Get over yourself. I tell him my answer will be in the next video, which is this video now. He then writes, you lied. Your team admitted you lied. You POS. I can only hope you die. In real life. You mongering F. Okay, so let's get into some proof for Aubergine from the Alliance FYS. Let's look at some other reports that I have saved from the battle. So let's get into them. So let's start here. Here is FYS connecting on a teammate Phoebe. You can look at the date at the top. This happened in the battle. So they are making contact with us. They hit her again a few minutes later. There is Leo getting hit by FYS again. There is us hitting FYS. And speaking of people who were porting away from rallies, FYS would cancel rallies to port away. Like the actual rally setter. We would be setting a rally on the person, and they would cancel the rally and port away. Usually you have the people who are in, the rally setter gets reinforcements. The people who are joining the rally, they just try and speed that stuff and get away. And if they can't, they get reinforcements. But it's really hard now. I understand. I don't blame him for porting away. Like, we're sending 30, 40 million rallies. You're going to die. You're going to get zeroed. So I agree. It is the right move. But don't accuse other people of doing the same thing and then using that to justify your team's actions at the end. So here's another one. FYS on Neff. And you could just see that. So the guy is, I don't know, he says I'm lying. But I just showed some reports. That was multiple reports. And keep in mind, I'm only one player. So I only have reports of players I reinforce. Some images of the score in the game from the YouTuber Devyn that streamed it. This is with 35 minutes left. This is the score. Neff has 210,000 points. FYS is in second with 151. Then we have one with 128,000. That's with 35 minutes remaining. This is a pretty insurmountable lead. It should remain 60,000 points over second place and 80,000 over the team that will eventually win. 32 minutes, so just a couple of minutes later, and you could see Neff now has 225. FYS gained nothing, and one has gone up to 142, but they've fallen behind Neff a little bit. 20 minutes left. This is 20 minutes left in the battle. And FYS only gained 15,000 since then. Neff has gone up to 255, and one is at 221. And this is about the point where we're like, what is going on? Where are they getting these points from? Because we're trying to rally. We still have healthy people. And we're debating, like, do we heal? But we can't actually find anything that's going on. So let's keep looking. So 20 minutes. Now we're at 17 minutes, and we're still holding a good lead, 256 to 221. But it is obviously getting tight. Now 9 minutes left. And you can look, Neff is still up almost 12,000 points. That's 11,700 points on second place. This is really hard to do because everybody's dead, and there's really no reason why FYS or CAC would be healing at this point or really doing anything, because Like I said, second, third, and fourth place get the same rewards. Anybody in this sort of situation, unless you're actually trying to do something, you're just saying, you know what, it's not worth my heal speeds, it's not worth my resources to heal up and do anything. So now we're in the battle, right? This is from my video I shot. And as you're gonna see, these scores pretty much line up with the times I grabbed from Devyns' video. They might be off by a minute or so. I was trying to watch his scores and then pause it because the timer wasn't on the actual score. As you can see, there's no timer on here, but when you get to the next screen, the time comes up. So I was writing them down. So right here, you can see. So let's pick up right here in the battle. You can see there's 7 minutes left. It's virtually a tie game right now. And we've now seen a few of the FYS keeps that have ported over and got zeroed. So let's watch. So here we are. And what is going on over here to the side? Someone is scouting the one alliance. So is it an FYS member? Oh, wait a minute. That is Aubergine. He has ported in and just starts scouting to be like, hey guys, I'm over here. I'm over here. Don't forget to zero me. There's his scout again. Just keeps coming. Hey guys, I'm over here. Just letting you know, I came to the party too. He talked about all these attacks he did when he came over. Oh, and here is a rally. Not sure if that 211 is a glitch or he hasn't healed yet. Probably he saw that and doesn't think this is going to be a positive idea. So there's the score now. One just took the lead, 269 to 263. So there's Aubergine over there on the side though, scouting. Hey guys, I'm over here. Oh, look, Aubergine moved. Did he move to a new spot? Get a better scouting position on YB North? Hey guys, I'm right here. Make it even easier. But I'm not seeing the attacks that he said he went over to do. Just some very violent scouts to let them know that he's here. Turn their screen red. Make sure they know. We all know the move. So I'm not sure what anyone could be viewing here and thinking otherwise. So there you have it. There is video. There are reports. So I'm not sure what Josh was referring to when he said we ported away from everything. We tried to port from tons of stuff, but unfortunately we got hit by tons of stuff too, and we actually got hit a lot by FYS. Now, there's been lots of other comments like we gave up points to one as well. Like, yeah, of course. It's a battlefield. There's 4 teams. Of course we gave up some points to them. But that, like, all of this doesn't take away or actually tell us the reason, the thinking behind why Alliance FYS ported beside one. So you guys can look at this and you guys can view for yourself and decide, is it just sour grapes? Did we lose and we're poor losers? Or did something happen? Now that, you know, you guys know how I feel on it. Like I said, I don't blame Alliance 1. That was heat of the moment. It's all the blame is on FYS, and it's up to Evony to investigate. So some people are saying that Evony already did their investigation. That's why they gave out the end of battle rewards, but those just come automatically at the server reset. So what I would actually like to see happen here from Evony is I would just like to see them leave one as the victors. They get all their rewards. I got no issues with that because I don't blame them for what happened. But I believe Nefarious Alliance should get the equal first place awards. I feel like we were robbed of 7 subs. Of those 7 Roman subs, we got 8 for second place, but we should get the same prize that first place got. Our alliance should be getting the same amount of subs. And then I believe there should be a real punishment to FYS. Evony tends to not really punish people. They've come down on people for point trading in All-Stars before, but really it's just, hey, you don't get any prizes. I don't think that's enough because the way some people see it is, oh, so if I do this action, maybe I'll get caught. And if I do get caught, they just take away the prize. But there's no real punishment. But it's up to Evony. I don't know anyone who's gotten a reply other than the typical show me screenshots, and we've all shown them the video. So like there is the video. So Evony, decide based on that. Like what does a screenshot really show? A video shows a lot more. You can look at it, interpret it. They may think that they agree with me, or they may not and say nothing happened here. People can do whatever. And that leads me to another thing that I would actually like Evony to do. Either enforce these rules or just say, guys, there's no rules. We're never going to suspend anyone ever. So then everyone knows you are allowed to do these sort of things and they're not illegal. But this gray area where they punish some people, and usually it's people who are VIP 14 or 15 and not the high spenders, they got to eliminate that gray area, make it a level playing field. So that's my thoughts on it. I won't do another video on this unless there is some result from Evony, if they come out and actually punish people or change a result. Other than that, to me, it's a dead situation. Move on. It's over with. It was a great 2-month tournament. And hey, hopefully we play better next time and leave nothing to doubt. So this is Genghis, server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.